Hello. Hello. Glad I was in the mood for something different. It's dark. It's raining out. I'm not sure if that's picking up. Decided to play some pixel art horror. The Last Door. So I've actually played this game before. It is a Lovecraft-inspired pixel art horror game. So the resolution is pretty small. It's almost as if like this game could have been on the Atari 2600. But I appreciate they were going for it. You know? So I think I would just start from the very beginning. Yes, start over. After all the things I've seen. Hope everything's coming in clear. Point-and-click adventure game. So basically the objective is to point and click on everything. See, usually there's dialogue, but this is the very beginning of the game. It starts off strong. All the things I've done. I cannot escape the course of my life has taken. Now and beyond redemption. Starting off strong. I just hope you can forgive me someday. Yours sincerely, Anthony Beechworth. That's how the game starts. They were cooking something. Love this stuff. Very Lovecraftian. They're actually very Edgar Allan Poe. Or Raven. Crows. Nice. Styles. Games like this that really inspired me. It doesn't have to be fully fledged 3D. It's a good game. October 1891. I don't know what that says. Was all my childhood friend Anthony Beechworth had written in his letter. It had been many years since I had heard that sentence. It was the motto of the science and philosophy group that we secretly run as students. But we were in that scheduled boarding school in Scotland, where we left it all behind like mere childhood memories. Clicked off its resolution so small the game. That letter was unusual. It could only mean something awful must have happened. Something that must remain absolutely secret. I had to find out what was going on. Without delay, I took the first morning train to Sussex and made my way to the address on the letter. And there it was, the old house of Anthony's family in the Beechworth Manor. Everyone's doing good so far. Move for a little classy horror. See, I definitely have played this part before. Not even that. This is actually one of the first things I tried to test streaming. The fields surrounding the house stretched majestically as far as the eye can see. I did not know Anthony was the owner of such property. This is strange. Everything is silent, as if there was no one living here. I'm worried about Anthony. I have to find him. But first we must be cordial and remove our jacket and coat. Jacket and hat. My coat. Now this is a point-and-click adventure game, so everything that has that little yellow magnifying glass is something to interact with. Is this Anthony? The years have not been kind to him. A note on the table. Dear Mr. Beechworth, due to recent events, the situation has become unbearable for us, and to much of our regret, we have no other choice but to leave. We will remain forever grateful for all these years of service. God bless you, Mr. and Mrs. Brewer. Just can't get good staff these days. A grandfather clock is the only sound around. So far. Alright. Note. Portrait clock. Okay. Music box. A machine that plays recorded music. I did not know that Anthony was such an enthusiast of new inventions. Just to give you a frame of when this is. And nothing quite says Lovecraftian horror like late 1800s, early 1900s. That large window is wide open, letting the cold dusk air in. Good heavens. A cabinet with glasses and some liquor bottles. There's also a matchbox. The matches could come useful. Nice. This is the game's inventory. Let's see. What I like about the style is, it's just a few colors and lines, but the details. A seascape. There's a small boat struggling against the roaring waves. So, you can... Good writing could always... A rainy mountain landscape. Yeah. You can totally see the rainy mountain landscape. Hang on, this is crooked. I just happen to know this is the first puzzle in the game. It's like, no, not quite. Nope. Oh, wait. An old rosary. A cord of beads with a solid wooden crucifix. This painting depicts a deep, dark forest. That actually kind of looks like a bright day. A small plant that brings life to the place. A wash basin and some toiletries. A lamp on the wall. There's nothing of interest in these doors. March 5th, 1891. Master Anthony has made us rid of our religious objects. What is going on with him? Luckily, I have found a place to hide my rosary. I cannot pray every night without it. Master Anthony has been complaining about Alfie. What a simple cat could do to him. He ordered us to keep him out of the house at all times. Still, I cannot let that poor thing starve. He is such a clever cat. Every time I open the window, he knows the food is waiting for him. Anyway, I'm worried about Master Anthony. He is growing more and more unlike himself every day. Madness. Very Lovecraftian. Master Anthony is spending whole days locked inside his office. He wants us to leave him food at the door, but barely eats anything. I'm really worried. Well, that was a note. That was a hint to look for the rosary. But there was a discoloration on the wall. Something was hanging that recently removed. One second. I know the obvious thing to do right here is put the rosary back. But I'm curious if there's something else I can do with it. Window is so dirty, barely see through the outside. Oh, no, there's no. An empty bowl. Looks like used to feed pets. looks like the window frame is rotten. Needs some kind of cord to get the window open. Yeah, this is the point of point-and-click adventure games where there's not really a lot of action. So I apologize for anybody looking for high-octane content. Octane, pulse-pounding action right now. This is more of a slow horror for a rainy night. I need to find something to hold that up. Everybody's good and staying hydrated. This door's locked. I should try to find the key. Kitchen. Kitchen stove. Cleaning cloth. Might come in handy. Like, no context. Just, why not take the cleaning cloth? Point-and-click adventure games are really good for people who are kleptomaniacs and like to grab things. Just grab everything off. Table. Whatever you want. A plate with some Dale leftovers. Can't put that in the cat bowl. Variety of herbs and ingredients. I have unlatched the door. Oh, a murder of crows is eating eagerly. There are so many birds I cannot see their prey from here. A garbage bin. Judging by the foul odor, I would say it has not been emptied for a fortnight. These crows are too vicious. Getting close would be dangerous, so it's preventing me from going past this way. Alright, we got back. Now let's go up the stairs. Ah. Okay, do we have the matches and the lamp to keep bright things up? I like the lighting effect. Bouncing off the hit engine. Door's stuck in one open. No details for these portraits. Some of them are missing. Some square areas on the wall are visibly cleaner. It looks like some of these paintings are missing. That's what I was saying. This doorway is boarded up. Some square areas on the wall are visibly cleaner. It's all just same. A silver key. Nice. A fireplace with a black spot. Can I clean the spot now? No. A gentleman with a serious and inquisitive look. This window leads to the balcony shared with the adjacent room. God, opening the latch. It's stuck. Perhaps I could do so with a small tool. Small photographs are an old decorative type, mostly family portraits. Sorry, my thoughts are not really 1800s. Decorators. Oh, see, it's the key for this. The key is too thick, I need to make it thinner. Okay. A double bed. The accumulated dust, I would guess, it has not been slept in a very long time. It's locked from the inside. Everyone in chat's doing good. Will this key work here? No. It's stuck. It's not even just locked. adjust around here. I think this is the one. There we go. Progress. Ooh, good thing I don't know. Oh no, progress. I think this is the slate disc record. The sleeve reads The Carnival of Venice. The record. Small pile of wood. Small pile of firewood, twigs and chunks of dry bark. Nothing to grab, just. The boiler looks like it's been out of use for a long time. Bed hasn't been slept in, the boiler isn't turning on. All the help has quit. The records in the basement. What's going on here? Slightly rusted iron crowbar. Ah. Probably use that to prop the window open, actually. If I remember correctly. Just good. Who wants to stay in that basement for too long? Crowbar and stuff. No, that would destroy it. It's very expensive. Oh. Music is abruptly stopped. The Murder of Crows. Spooky, but didn't attack me. Turn back in. Oh shit, they're still there. Okay, that's okay. They can have it. They can have that room. It's not even my house. But if the crows are here, that means they're not out here anymore. Dying. Much life distance. And it's put in my pocket. It's pretty boring. There is nothing over here. Oh, it's still even alive. In the inventory. So I guess I'm just holding it with the crowbar and my cloth. Music is initially ominous. Story and the music composed definitely helps sell this atmosphere.
it's easier to just go around the house. Leave me alone. My God, what happened here? The lifeless body of a woman has been here for a few days. Looks like she's clutching a note. I'm writing surely my final thoughts, my last lines, my last breath. I do not know what kind of dark power has turned my husband into what he is now. A stranger with a low brevet of all sanity and compassion and human warmth. I do not know what shadow has slowly darkened our lives. I do not know this foreign guest that it now dwells in our souls. I do not know where it is from, but I am sure it is not from this world. I will meet my brothers and sisters soon. I will be free from this abyss of madness, of fear. Soon I will stop trembling. A simple, long habit. A letter. Dear Margaret, it has been days since Anthony's left his office. I can hear him whisper, angrily, frightfully, and it gets worse at night. Our service left days ago. Without their help and company, I am lost. I can barely walk out of bed, and not even the doctor will come here after this argument with Anthony. My husband has developed a horrible ability to break anyone's will. I do not know what to do. I do not have any strength left, and I wish I could send you this letter. Your dear friend, Anna Beechworth. An old wheelchair. A letter in a feeble handwriting. I cannot go on. All is lost. This one's a diary page. I cannot stand their stares. They watch me. They judge me. They despise me. I know they think I'm not worthy of this family. But who are they but dust and bones? A memory. Leave me. I do not need you. Leave me alone. Nope, they stand by that. And there's nothing in the dressers. Ooh. That's always creepy. A room full of portraits, or maybe a room full of dolls. That's always off-putting and unsettling. This is a young Anthony, just as I remember him. A woman of strong features, with dark hair. She has a bold look in her eye. Yes, they all have bold looks in their eyes. She looks like a woman on the bed. She's holding a baby. Could that be Anthony's child? This old man bears some resemblance to Anthony, but his countenance is marred by a severe, unsettling gaze. Eesh. This young woman, not yet in her 20s, stares defiantly back at me. Eesh. Are all the portraits staring at you? No thanks. A man with blonde hair. I feel as if I've seen him before. Portrait of Anthony standing beside a mounted wildcat or lynx. The paint looks fresher than the paint looks fresher around the animal's head. Interesting detail there. There's a big pig raven perched outside the window, tapping on the glass with its beak. Is there anything we can do for... What do we do for the body? Unfortunate. Pin can open this. There we go. Using the hairpin, I managed to spring the latch with ease. See, that's the better kind of point-and-click puzzle. and stuff. This is a fine work of taxidermy. On the top of the ladder, there's a trapdoor with a keyhole, reinforced with gold. The gold reinforced trapdoor is locked. I need to find the key. A few press cuttings. Sorry. Okay, start that over. A few press cuttings pinned to the wall. The Illustrated London News of 1887. Judge kills himself under strange circumstances. The Daily Telegraph of 1888. Earl found dead floating in the Thames. The Times 1889. Famous actor found bled to death in his hotel. Coincidence or conspiracy? Remains of chemicals and smells. Some sort of spilled chemical product and it smells strongly of vinegar. A can of paper. What concoction could they possibly be making? Common hammer, it's in good condition. I think I'll take it. Some torn diary pages. They will not bother me anymore. I'm done with their sensors and gauges and their whispers. It is all ready. There's only one thing left to do. And maybe all the watchers have been taken down. It's very clear. Paintings are missing. So I need to find key. Golden key. Golden land of the latch. Found a hammer. What if I back to the taxidermy room for a moment. That's what it is. I'm actually using. I dampened the cloth ink thinner to do with these things. No. I actually did using a particular little guide back to make sure that I'm not. I already got a few achievements in this game, but there's a few things that I'm missing. I'm not sure how I missed them. Like with the crow, like I'm pretty sure there was something I could do with the crow.
easy to just keep looking. You want to just look around the game and explore. May not be efficient, but I'm not sure how to use this guy. To be honest. Glad because I found the can, but otherwise I would have been running around looking for ages for who knows. Can I use this one? No. Hammer? No. I know there's something you use to prop that window open. I just can't remember what. I know it's something I didn't do in the particular achievement I'm looking for. Or really any I don't already have. If I can use this wet cloth in that art room. See what that says. Just there it is. It's a big achievement. The thinner has worked. The fresh paint is gone, and now I can see the original painting. It's open and it will grab me. Reveal the picture beneath. I got the achievement Art Restoration. It's open as if. Nice. That was worth it. That was worth a guide, honestly. I wouldn't have thought I'd do that, to be honest. That's the only time I find guys doing replays for things you may have missed. And only when to the point where it's you're not really you're just running around the same location like 20 times and it's like, okay, I'm clearly missing something. Like I don't know how long it was taking to figure out that paint can was missing, but who's to say? Looks like a looks like I already messed up a certain part. I should have used the hammer on the crow before I put it in the bowl. That would have been a different achievement. Better served silent. Go back to the servants' quarters. Oh, I swear I used the rosary on the window already. Okay. This guide's starting to make me go crazy. If a game without madness doesn't make you feel a little bit crazy, then it's not doing its job right. Best to leave that alone. Curtains are drawn. I don't know who drew those curtains, but no thank you. Let's use the rosary. Okay. That's too late. I can't pick the girl back up, huh? Cold wind. This evening relief in this suffocating atmosphere. Low ventilation. If I go back, no, it's still around. I hear something in the distance. It sounds like a lament. Oh. Where did the crow go?
gosh, where did that crow go? Indeed, oh, there's a tiny dark hole in the wall. Oh, that sounds unsettling. Oh. I think I get it now. That is unsettling. I'm looking for a silver key. So, I mean a gold key, I think. There's the room has the body. This is the base. No, this is the texture. Okay, there's the taxidermy room. This one's right here. What's this, the bedroom? What's the room with the dead body? Starting to remember the layout now. This is the locker room. What's up, Silver Phoenix? How's it going? Glad you can make it. It's going good. Just decided to mix it up a little bit. Wanted to play this pixel art horror game. How you been, man? Scary. Let's see, I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, that's right. Sound is getting louder. How you doing, Silver Phoenix? It's going good. That's good to hear. Hope you're feeling good. Well rested, well healed. Small pile of wood, firewood, twigs, chunks of dry bark. That's right. Let's see. The cat seems to be behind the wall. And hammer on wall. A black cat is staring at me, but wait, its eyes are missing? Oh. Good Lord, it almost ripped my eyes out. It has run away into the dark. There's an open chest with a dark cloak, a mask, and a knife. This knife could be useful. We're gonna leave the mask and cloak where they are. That's... Yeah, so this is a point-and-click Lovecraft, Edgar Allan Poe inspired point-and-click horror game. And I have played it before, so but I do a bit of a what's the thing? I do have a guide in the background in case, because I just for missing achievements or anything like that. I'm trying not to rely on it to actually solve all the puzzles, because I'm just going to be staring at it the whole time. And that's not fun. Oh, now I remember. Some of this game I actually do remember. But only really the beginning. And there is a sequel to this game. And I only got halfway through that, so... I forget why I stopped wanting it. Because I didn't want to rely on a guide at the time. Now it's like, oh, we gotta lie. I'll only use a guide when I stop having fun. If I remember correctly, key in the taxidermied cats. The managed to get Linux mouth open. Golden key inside. Yep, the golden key. So here. Oh God, no, Anthony, no. In the very beginning of the game, they make you play as this guy for a minute, and set up the chair and set up the noose, and that's how the game starts. And then the title hits in. So, a portrait of a woman, Anthony's wife, perhaps. She looks very happy here. The lifeless body of my dear friend. What madness could have led him to commit such an act? There is something in his pocket. It's a sealed. Oh, snap! I'm sorry. The resolution on this game is actually pretty small, so I just misclicked and moved to the stream. It's a sealed letter. Dear J. Devitt. Now I get the pictures all centered. That should be good. I think. Hold on, it's good. Dear J. Devitt. If you're reading these lines, then I am nothing but a dead body hanging before you. I write to you in my last shreds of lucidity. You are one of my oldest friends, and when I sent you the letter asking you to come here, I did not doubt for one moment that you would. Had you failed me this evening, everything would have been lost. I have found myself involved with a series of horrible incidents. For reasons beyond my comprehension and sanity, I have become a total stranger to myself and to my closest relatives, capable of the most indescribable acts and atrocious acts. I cannot give you any more details this time. I must ask you to go immediately back to the boarding school where we made the pact, where we all swore our honor that sentence would protect us. I misclicked again. This letter must not reach anyone else, so it is imperative that you destroy it immediately. The lives of the rest of the group, and yours too, are in great danger. Do not delay. They are already waiting for you. Seeing is believing, Devitt. Do not forget that. Always your loyal friend, Anthony Beechwood. Fuck it. And the murder of crows eats the body. Oh God. Officer, I don't know how to explain this. The last door. Whew. That was all chapter 1. Or episode 1. The Last Door. The letter was funded via Kickstarter by 205 backers and published in March 2013. So this game is actually almost 12 years old. So for an indie game. And this was a crowdfunded game back in the day. It's episodic, so when it was first released, it was like, oh, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, but the adventure continues in episode 2, so now we're cooking. Let's see, we got some dead bodies. What's up, Kanto? What's going on? Yo, that's Silver and Kanto, the main guys. After all these years, I have not forgotten your voice. You are the fourth witness. I remember now what happened. What is it that we saw? The eye of the bird, Malium and Say. What happened to us? What is it that we witnessed? You must tell me. You must make me understand what my mind cannot fathom. It was our curiosity that damned us. We opened that which should not be opened. In doing so, we shorn the veil that separated our world from his. In seeking visions, we were ourselves seen by the eye of the bird. Yeesh. Stare at the abyss, it stares back at you. It reminds us. It looks at us. It looks for us. It calls us from its dark nest, from the abominable lair. All these years I have attempted to return to it, but I have no strength left. These poor, wretched creatures are too fragile. They lack the sight to return. Not one of them has. Only us, the four witnesses. Who are the other two? Where are they? They disappeared as you did. I haven't heard from any of you, but I was seized by curiosity. It's absolute. Damn, this game made me realize. Can I read? These Abscon's abominations have failed and deprived me of my all sanity. Oh Lord, forgive me, for I have sinned. Nothing remains. All that is left is surrender. Surrender to Him. Gravely have we sinned, and now our only absolution is to burn and burn in the flames. Whoa. Malleum in Malleum in se. Sounds Latin. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are enjoying the game. Oh! Dude just came in and just hit me with a hammer. So this is after I discovered Anthony Beechworth's dead body, and then the murder of crows showed up and started devouring the corpse, and now we're jumping to casually just gets knocked down. Just a lot of off-screen pain going on. I think he's getting kidnapped. There we go. Oh, he was being buried alive. Shit. Well, that's the game. Wait, what just happened? Oh my god. Oh, I know what happened. I've already played this game, so it jumped right to the end. So that's how the second episode ends. God, oh my god. But now we have to figure out how we got there. That was like a weird... What? That's what that was. Oh, because I played this before. Sorry about that. I think I'm gonna have to... Okay. So that's gonna be a weird trailer for a weird spoiler. We're gonna have to figure out what just happened. Jeremiah Devitt receives a mysterious letter from his childhood friend, Anthony Beechworth. He travels to his friend's manor in Sussex, where he learns of Anthony's descent into madness and the death of his wife, Anna Beechworth. Devitt faces the perils of the house and finally finds his dead body of his friend who committed suicide. Anthony's final letter warns Devitt of an unknown danger and asks him to remember his past by going back to the boarding school they both attended years back. And everything's gonna go perfectly swell. Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, this is how we're starting. Okay. The last chapter started us off with just a man hanging himself. So, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Okay. Give us each day our daily bread. Oh. Let's see, he grabbed... I can only assume a cat of nine tails. Forgive us our sins, for we ourselves forgive our debtors. Forgive our debtors. Okay. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Whew. Not as brutal as hanging yourself, but still pretty darn brutal. I wouldn't recommend either of those, actually. Please don't do either of the things I just mentioned. I don't condone it. This music is awesome. Says the Now tell me, where are you? And what do you see? Oh my. Let's see. I like the art so far. There's no inventory yet, so this is just kind of a click to keep going bit. Happening? There's nobody now. What does she do? Get close to her. Get close to her. This is... Hello? When I count to 3, you'll wake up. 1, 2, 3. Now wake up, wake up. You can rest now, Mr. Devitt. That will be enough for today. Damn therapy. Are these sessions really necessary? Yeah, I wouldn't pay for that. I'm confident that this is the best course of treatment for your symptoms. Now, did you ever see him again? I saw it. What did you see? Can you describe it? I struggled to find the adequate words, or it looked like an eye. No. Well, wait. Looked like I'm gonna go with the honest. It looks like an eye, perfectly round and dark, deep and empty, accompanied by the most horrifying, pain-filled screams I've ever heard, inside a complete darkness somewhere. And evil dwells deep below, a forgotten fear of human reasoning, but undoubtedly still rests deep down inside our beings. In my case, that fear has already awoken. I can understand why you are disturbed, Mr. Devitt. With your permission, I would like to consult on your case with a colleague of mine, a man I've known for many years, who is more versed in modern psychological practices, and I think his knowledge and expertise would be very helpful in enabling us to understand your condition. If you think that will help, Doctor, I'll leave it in your hands. The agony grows increasingly unbearable, and if you believe this man can help, then I welcome his aid. Thank you, Dr. Wakefield. I bid you good evening. Anthony, my friend, what really happened to you? How could you have let your wife Anna die so awfully? You gotta go, man? Wanted to hop on for a minute, hang out? The rest of the stream, thank you. I appreciate you checking it out, man. I apologize if this wasn't too, the most tasteful game. I wanted to try something a little different. And I hope you've been still working on your pixel art. Hope you've been resting up. Have a good rest of the night. This is the way. Wait, one sec. Love it. This is the way. I appreciate it. The VOD will be up, and I'll definitely have this on my YouTube channel. Confirmation recap, in case if any missed the story, if you want to see what happened. But I appreciate you checking out the stream, bro.
Appreciate it. Checking in as always.
Means a lot. I confess that our friendship is enduring our friendship. I recall little of those years. Were your words a result of increasing loss of sanity? In your letter, you wrote that someone awaits me, a warning, to reward me in the genuine danger, or merely the ravings of brilliant-minded, ravings of brilliant mind addling by insanity. Something stirs uneasily within my heart. I will not rest easily again until I go back to that boarding school and find out what secrets may lie within. Farewell, Mr. and Mrs. Beechworth. Rest in peace. I even saw the little stubble. That was interesting. The little details. Episode 2. Memories. Let's see. Now we're in a different matter. The Angel Gabriel, the school's emblem. I remember it being very pristine, but it looks neglected and dirty now. A stone eagle lies on the floor. It appears to have broken off the fountain. I guess I'll just hold on to that. Let's just go inside. Oh. Catholic school. It's upstairs. This painting holds a visage of judgment, but yet compassion. Pardon? Excuse me, sister. Good evening, sister. Good evening. I'm Mother Elizabeth. What brings you here? Mr. Devitt, a former student of this boarding school. As you can see, Mr. Devitt, this stopped being an academic institution a long time ago, and now exclusively dedicated to prayer and the well-being of the patients under our care. I see. Even so, may I please speak to Mr. Devitt? I'm afraid that we are far too busy to start wasting time talking about past issues. In addition, there is little here to say. We sisters arrived after the boarding school had closed down. Everybody but Monsignor, of course. Monsignor? Exactly. But you didn't answer my question. Why have you come to this place, Mr. Devitt? Be good for me to appreciate the past of time, especially when I prefer not to talk about it. Is there an option that leads to an achievement? I guess the achievement is saying don't talk about it. Okay. To be honest, I prefer not to talk about it. I couldn't tell you why this place is so important to me, but it is a lot. Spoken like a man who's got a secret. Well, I appreciate your honesty. Wait, the honesty that I couldn't tell you? That's not... Instead, I'll allow you to stay around. I hope I won't regret my decision. Don't worry, Mother. Thank you. Oh. Like the little animation. Exhaust all dialogue options. Okay. Do you take care of the patients? Of course, Mr. Devitt. We tend to both the physical and spiritual needs of those in our care. Did Monsignor already live here? Already live here when his venue still was a boarding school? Indeed. He was a priest and professor before he became Monsignor and started to lead this place. Can I talk to Monsignor? I'm afraid that's impossible. Monsignor has left strict instructions that he is not to be disturbed, not even by any of the sisters. Thank you, Mother. I'll leave you to your duties. Just a little postcard. Ooh. Oh, I thought that was an option for me to grab something off the desk there. Some bandages and other medical equipment, but nothing of interest. Amongst the baggages, I can see a packet of letters bound by twine. Doctor, I'm sorry, I'm not a doctor. Pay him no mind. He has been delirious for some days. I'm Miss Mary Vinge, and this is my brother Matthew. Juliet, why have you left me? Why don't you answer my letters? You see, the poor man is still obsessed with his fiancée. He won't accept that she's left him months ago. My poor Matthew. I'm very sorry, Miss Vinge. I hope he recovers. But wait. I'd ask you not to touch my belongings, please. You're not aware who those belong to. I'm sorry. Don't touch my stuff. If you try to do that. Trying to get the achievement, so I just realized something. I already missed an item. That's the thing about these adventure games. They practically need you to have a guide. Because I wouldn't have... or maybe if they stood out a little bit more. There's a postcard inside the mailbox. Dear Matthew, it has been several months and I still haven't heard no news from you. My brothers insist that you have abandoned me, but I'm sure you must remain true. I know that you would never do that to me, and I know your heart and honesty in your eyes. I got this address from a hospital in London, and pray that it reaches you safely. If that's the case, I want you to know that I will be always waiting for you. Forever yours, Juliet Holloway. Wasn't that nice? Hope everyone's enjoying so far. Enjoys this pace of game. Now, time goes very slowly in this place, as if it's stopped. Please, let us rest. What if I get Mr. Vinge, I think this letter is addressed to you. Oh, thank you. Leave it with me. You'll be so kind. As you can see, my brother is too weak to read it. Well, Matthew, let's see who's written to you. Oh, it's a letter from our mother. Dearest Matthew, hope you are recovering. I wish that your beloved sister and you would come back home soon. Do you remember the good times when we all lived together? Miss Finch is making up the letter's contents. Because I read the letter and I know that why would she lie about such? But I distracted her. My letters, all the letters I wrote to dear Juliet. Well, you never posted them. But why, Mary? Why would you do such a thing? How could you be so cruel? I had to do it, Matthew. You refuse to see how inappropriate a match she is for you. Her only interest in marrying you is for your status, of our family status. It was for your sake I did this. I did this to protect you from that woman's treachery. No, you only thought about yourself, of your vanity. I can't bear to look upon you any more, Mary. Leave me be. From this day forth, you are no sister of mine. You dare banish me? I have stayed by your side through all your illness. Very well, Matthew. You will have your way. I will leave you then, and you will be very alone, and to show very lonely you are. Farewell, brother. Thanks be to the Lord that you've came to reveal my sister's cruelty, sir. Please, take this coin as a token of my appreciation. It is my lucky coin, though I hope it serves you better than I have taken myself. Oh, okay, that was good. I hope it brings better luck to me, Mr. Vintage. It seems that there is still hope to bring back my fiancée. Oh, that was nice. A magazine entitled Weird Tales. to read the weird tale. Are you all right, madam? There was a rhythmic sound, like a breathing. What do you mean? It was last night. I felt an increasing pressure on my temples. Something dry and rough, like tree bark, brushed against my leg, and so I saw something on the wall, like a growing shadow. I lit the lamp, and there was nothing. I'm sure it was just a nightmare. Crazy bitch. I told you again. Poor woman has fallen into an uneased, fitful sleep. I see. He is quite a pale young boy, and he's asleep. There are several crucifixes altogether on the headboard of his bed. Why? Please, someone, piety, I am sorry, you cannot be here. Is there some way I can help? Don't worry about it, sir. The Lord looks after each and every one of our patients. He will provide you with all the help you need. If you wish, you can pray there next to the statue of Our Lady. Don't you think she's beautiful? The Virgin listens to those who need. Sounds a little culty, but... where are the achievements at? Please help. A gloomy statue of Virgin Mary makes this place even more mournful than if that's even possible. That's picture of the Virgin Mary gazing at you, supposedly a portrait of sympathy and compassion for you. However, she seems more pained and sorrow. I unlocked the door. Huh? Alright, this wants me to speak to you. Good evening. I hope you are right with this. Turns out to be indeed a good evening. My name is Devitt. I did not know there was a graveyard here. My pleasure, Mr. Devitt. I am Frank Baldwin. Do not ask me why, but Monsignor specifically ordered to bury the corpses here. Corpses here? So many corpses. What happened? What is there to understand, Mr. Devitt? God has forsaken this place. Who is the Monsignor, Mr. Baldwin? I cannot rightfully say. After all these years, I have never seen the man. Who knows? Maybe he does not exist. Sounds like my kind of lost man. Well, then I guess I'll leave you to your work. This small group of graves has been haphazardly arranged. Make sure I talk to him, I guess. I remember that we used to keep some textbooks down. Now there's a music box here. A music box probably belonged to one of the students. Now it belongs to me. Dear brother, I have received your letter, and I'll try to write you more frequently. I hope you are studying a lot and feel more comfortable there. We missed you a lot. When are you coming back? Father is in bed with fever, and I do not feel very well, but I am on medication. Today is my birthday, and I am feeling blue. It is a quiet and boring Sunday in the village. Mum is going to cook a lemon cake, like those Grandma used to make. I wish we could eat it together. Write back soon. I'm looking forward to knowing how you are doing. What are you learning? How is Scotland? And so on. A big hug. I think about you a lot. Your dear sister. How nice. Not sure if it actually reached. January 15th, 1876. Father Ernest seemed unusually troubled today. Several times he paused abruptly in the middle of a lecture for no reason, even during his favorite class, theology. Today, Father Ernest was very irritable. Collins made made a comment and was expelled from the class for it. Even Devitt was admonished from just for reading a philosophy book. I hope Father Ernest doesn't turn his ire toward me. My father will be disappointed if I fail to get good marks. January 21st, 1876. It was very disconcerting to see Father Ernest entering a class so pale and sweaty. In the middle of his lecture, he stumbled, dazed, and had to sit. January 22nd, 1876. Father Eugene taught our theology class today, even though he doesn't know the subject matter as well as Father Ernest. When we asked him what had happened to Father Ernest, Father Eugene told us that he had taken ill. What worries me is that now Father Eugene is also starting to look unwell. It has been a month since we last saw Father Ernest. We are told that he is still sick, but if he is still so ill, why hasn't a physician come to treat him? My studies are flagging, but I have taken it upon myself to read on my own. I hope this helps, as I must succeed in spite of the problems happening around us. It was announced this morning that the school is to close. None of us know why, and we cannot get a straight answer from the facility. And they dodge each question, and I'm starting to think they may not know the answer themselves. Their anxiety is palpable, though they try to hide it behind a calm face. But what about Father Ernest? I hear he is alone to remain after we vacate the premises. There was a picture on the door.
So wow, the school closed, and they just left an old crazy dying man. Just left him to it.
I see myself, Father Ernest, and Anthony. I do not remember the names of the others.
Classic.
Can't remember a lot of the kids I went to school with either. One face has been completely scratched out. There's an odd sentence written on the board. In death, there is hope. In death, there is life. One must seek its true nature to understand the nothing that looks like there has been there for years, as the chalk has been faded for some time. The books on these shelves are old and musty, but theology is a dominant subject. We used to keep our textbooks on these shelves. Am I forgetting anything? Wait in the classroom for a few minutes, you will hear a strange gasping sound. I hear a muffled noise, but there's no for me to check. This looks suspicious. This is brightly colored and all it says is wait a few minutes. Plus I already have this particular achievement. But how long is a few minutes? I guess I don't know if I have this achievement or not already. I might already. I'm just waiting for nothing. I could check actually. Yep. Yes, I do. Waiting around for nothing. I got it during my first playthrough. Okay. The gloomy statue. I told you you can't be here, but don't worry about it, sir. The Lord looks after each and every one of the patients. Virgil listens to those in need. Maybe he just repeats herself. Where are you? It seems that there's still hope to bring back my fiance. Picture of Saints Camille de Lay, patron saint of the sick, hospital nurses. He seems to have forsaken this place. I guess because I couldn't pronounce his name. So. Okay, the music box I had. Oh wait. The first floor is to the nun. Good evening, sister. Sister, all this suffering, all these tears, all our prayers unanswered. What do you mean, sister? All these years entrusted into the Lord, praying, looking for a sign, for something that to give me strength. Every day I hear them cry, pray, scream, and die. And for what? Where are you, Lord? Why don't you answer me? There is no Lord? What should we do then? What is our purpose for living? I can't go on, not like this. Excuse me, sir. Wait, sister? It wants me to tell her Lord works mysterious ways. That's whatever. I'll try to use this. Oh, what a beautiful melody. It reminds me of my youth when I was vibrant and full of purpose. I knew my path then. Well, maybe. God bless you for you've given me the sign I was looking for. I said the wrong thing. Oh, well. Nope, okay, that's cool. I actually already got the achievement for whatever that particular action was. I just needed her to leave so I can get this syringe thing labeled morphine. Okay. A lot of dry leaves have accumulated in a hole in this rusty pipe. They're blocking the water stream. Can I get to that? That thing, that would be useless. Oh, I can just do it myself. The hole is very sharp and rusty edges. If I try to put my hand in, I can cut myself. Okay. One of the humble beds where the nuns sleep. A worn out, faded tapestry of Jesus Christ. Oh. Although tapestry. Another tapestry, though, I remember from my school days of being dormitory here. I wonder. It's not sharp enough to cut this. Oh. That means it can be cut. Oh, actually wants me to go outside. Let's think about these walkthroughs. Like, okay, now it wants you to just know to go. Testing the tapestry, Virgin Mary, the baby Jesus Christ. Unlocked wooden coffin, badly finished. Seems that whoever made it was in a bit of a rush to finish. keep coffins here. Lots of libraries. But I appreciate the... Oh wow, now it's a detail on the beach. It's an old fishnet. There we go. The nun's habit. The nun's habit and walking stick. These, no doubt, belong to a nun I just spoke to by the window, but where did she go? Many years adrift have perfectly smoothed these float zones into the small log. So, I guess the nun just took her clothes off and then just ran into the sea. That's weird. The walkthrough is saying use the stone on the pipe. That's exactly what I did, and it said that would be useless. It makes me want to feel like I'm crazy. I guess that wouldn't be a game about madness wouldn't be doing its job if the player felt sane the entire time. Let's see, back up the stairs. See, I did that already, and it said that would be useless. I blunted the sharp edges with the pipe. Now I need not fear being cut. There's nothing there to impede the stream. So I put the net through. The net should catch anything coming through the pipe. So it just knows that. It's weird. It's clearly this bottle of morphine that I guess there's no plot reason for him to want it yet. Okay. The pipe has that shower room we couldn't really do anything in. Close. Ah, yes. Sticky one. There's a puddle of water in the shower hole. Something shiny underneath it. I can't see it properly. I can already open the tap with no risk of losing the shiny object. Because I put the net down. There's only a puddle of water. Yep. I actually must use the bathroom really quickly, so I will be right back.
shower going down led to the pipe, I guess. Whatever. Not sure if that layout actually makes any sense, but it is a glass tier. Probably once belonged to a piece of jewelry. Oh, no, I'm going backwards. Okay, drop belongs to that crazy one particular patient that the nun was like, no, God will heal this patient. Stay away. See, it's sad, but if I put it here, I placed the glass tear in a hollow of the Virgin's cheek. It seems to fit perfectly. In the eyes of the fervent devotee, it could look like a real tear if only I could make it shine. Oh, whoops. Apparently I'm missing a mirror. It's in the nun room. It's right here that hardly reflects. It's in the shower room. Can I keep you on the background? I got you, man. I appreciate you just checking out the stream. I understand that this is probably second monitor stuff. It's all good. Broken mirror. Oh. Okay. I was supposed to grab 2 shiny things from the bathroom. My bad. Now that I have netted the teardrop, got the mirror. Now it wants me to use this on the statue, get it to shine. You know, do some parlor tricks, make the nun truly think that some kind of divine intervention had happened. Oh, our mother is crying. Oh my lord, what does it mean? It means you can possibly be easily fooled. What have I done? What have we done? Oh, yeah, okay. What's up, man? You alright? You must help me. What can I do? What's wrong with you? There is little time. I'll tell you my pain. I describe the unbearable and endless pain, but they do not listen. They pass me by, even without looking at me. They say that they are praying for me, but it does not cure my ailments. But, sir, I know, I beseech you, you will be saving me from this horrible torture. I'll be eternally indebted to you. I can't shoulder that burden. I will, however difficult it will be for me. Your request is terribly hard. I guess I can find the courage to help you. I understand the magnitude of what I'm asking. God bless you, sir. I do not know how far I can show my gratitude. What I need you to do, so that the nun's noticing, is try to get the amount of morphine enough to do so. So that I can be embraced by the deepest of dreams, and it's the way they stop the rhythm of my heart. Little assisted suicide. Get a little tired? I get you, man. I think Let's see. This episode is this game is 4 parts. I think I'll get to the second part and then I'll call it a stream for that. Holy Mary, Mother of God. Yoink. Yeah, while you're busy praying, I'm off getting science. We got the syringe of morphine. Oh my, what the heck? I was gonna kill that guy. Baldwin lies, Baldwin lies, Baldwin lies, Baldwin lies, Baldwin lies, Baldwin lies, Baldwin lies. I wonder if Baldwin lying. Interesting. Oh, if you accidentally choose the second option. Oh man, I think I missed out on an achievement. Oh, bummer. Oh my. Noises coming from inside the coffin. What in heaven? I cannot open it with my bare hands. I have a log. The log is too soft. Several graves. That's down toward the beach. For the 2 blocks. Oh, I see. I should let you get back to work. Looks like this toolbox. I wonder if there's something useful in it. Maybe I would look at it if I keep it distracted. Can you tell me about this place? Well, the construction of this building was ordered by an episcopal bishop Arbidine in 1805. About Mother Elizabeth. Oh, she's pretty strict. I can tell you that much, Mr. Devitt. Do not think she likes me very much either. What about Monsignor? I can't rightly say. After all these years, I've not seen the man. I mean, do not even know if he exists. But Aberdeen. It was the place where I was born and raised, one of the biggest cities in Scotland. If you look there towards the northeast, you can see the King's Chapel Tower. Oh, you don't say. Oh, you seem a bit distracted, Mr. Devitt. Oh, don't worry about it. I'll let you get back to what you were doing. Tool, just fake tool. It does work. Oh, jeez. The darkness of his eye. His body is petrified. He has a look of sheer terror in his eyes. Oh my God! But what has happened here? Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Mother Elizabeth is trying to make him come to his senses. Okay. The door. Okay, it wants me to go back to the. Okay, I guess the nuns got this. Nope, it's not that it wants me to grab. Okay. Wants me to, while Mother Elizabeth is busy tending to the body. Apparently there's some stuff on her desk. There are papers on which Mother Elizabeth was working. Yonk.
William Nealon's November 13th, 1891. Cause of death, Qualexia. Notes, scratch marks have been found on his stomach. Ellen Moore, November 17th, 1891. Cause of death, Pleuresia. Note, a clear expression of terror on the patient's paralyzed face was found at the time of death. A little bit of madness. Elvin Benzine, November 20th, 1891. Cause of death, Marasimo. Notes, we found the patient dead. Emancipated and paleness in the body. Oh gosh, these are all just different types. Typhoid fever, oscular tuberculosis. I can't pronounce that stuff. I mean, just the last one is just cause of death unknown. He died while he was sleeping. Respiratory arrest, morphine overdose. Patient did not seem to have any depressive symptoms or suicidal tendencies. Can't take that out. A large, bright organ key. Yoink! Let's see. Sleep. He was taking it back. No, that's not right. Oh, okay. One room that was locked. I still love this perfectly good morphine. This fancy looking key is for the Monsignor's room. Oh wait. Use it on the doors of the left and go through. Did I just like skip a step? That's really important. The womb of Jesus. No. It's the key from. Doesn't make much sense. It's this one. Okay, I was clearly overthinking that one. Oh. Flashback. Tell by the change of attire and the lack of inventory. Don't look into his eyes. Okay. Because the deepest darkness dwells in his eyes. Well, if you're staring at the abyss, better not blink. And if you're trying not to blink, sometimes you just don't have to stare. Come on in, my son. Do you think you could hide these books from me? They are just classic philosophy books, Father. Plato, Aristotle. Silence. Instruments of falsehood, you mean? Fallacies coming from the snake. Now, son, get on your knees and raise your arms. Apologize to the Lord. Pray to the Lord. Ah, memories. It's Latin. Malamense. Evil in itself. Strange eye-shaped symbol. So this. Oh my. Okay, that's not. Don't stare into the eye. Oh god. Full throttle, should I? At least... Lord, your eyes burn me. I don't deserve mercy nor forgiveness. Oh Lord, have mercy on my soul. Who are you sending me? Is death to whom you are handing me over? Has my hourglass already run out of sand? Father Ernest? Ernest, it's been many years since I last heard that name. Since I see. Father, I'm here to be able to remember. Have you to help me? Have you to help me? I beg you. Please. Entreaties, petitions, praying, torments, exemption, pastimes bring us just misfortune and pain. Father Ernest, I was one of your students. One of my old students, you say. It's only the Lord who teaches us. We all must follow his ordinance and disciples and disciplines. Get closer, son. Come pray next to me. He has a large burn covering his eyes. He's completely blind. Despite his decrepitude, extreme thinness, and paleness, I can still recognize Father Ernest. But he seems far away, like in another world. Glory be to the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, and is now, forever will be. Now, my son, tell the Lord which one was his voice, the sharp sword, the wise quill, or the delicate petal. The sharp sword, the wise quill, or the delicate petal. Hang on. Am I missing any achievements? Watch the scene unfold. I missed something? Maybe. Play with him and choose any dialogue option. Father will chase you, but okay. The delicate petal. No! No, no, no! You're enveloped in sin! And now, my son, tell the Lord which one is the holy path, the wise virtue, the endless blame, or the blessed penance. The wise virtue, why not? No, no, no! Your soul lives embraced by the darkness. And now, my son, tell the Lord who you are, the faithless pilgrim, the gate guard, or the lost seaman. Well, aren't we all just lost seamen at the end of the day? Yes, yes, that's it, my son. We live lost in the endless ocean of sin and blame. Now leave me alone. That's weird. It says the Father will chase you out of the room. He didn't chase me, he just told me to leave. Oh, he's blind. I know you're there. You didn't hear me. Get out of my room. Despite being blind, he perceives good hearing. I must be more careful when moving. Okay. Dear God in heaven, I feel for you. Your light is in my eyes. I will burn for them for you. Dear God in heaven, I feel myself in you. Your eyes are in my soul. I will burn it for you. Dear God in heaven, I feel myself in you. Your sword is in my hand. I will burn them for you. Dear God in heaven, I hate myself in you. My blame is in your heart. I will burn myself for you. No? No more? Oh wait, was there something in the old razor blade, stained with blood. A creepy image of Christ crucified. Inexplicably, it has both dark cloth covering its head. Oh, that's weird. Well, we'll leave that old blind guy to it. Cut into the log. What? That doesn't make any sense. Use the key on the dream. Play out the dream. Follow the tracer on the moon. Examine the cover with a razor. Combine the razor and the log to get the cutting tool. Did I just click on it and it did nothing? Using the wooden stump as the handle creates a cutting tool. Maybe I had the morphine clicked and I misclicked just now, but I could have sworn that I did that just now. That cutting tool, because the log was too thin to cut the tapestry, broken, to the old dormitory that they mentioned. More flashback. And finally, our expert on philosophy, Jeremiah David, shows up. Where were you, my friend? We have been looking for you. Well, as I was saying, tonight is the perfect moment for our next meeting, but I suspect that someone outside our group is secretly surveilling us. And who is it, Anthony? My dearest friends, it's Professor Glynn. You mean Father Ernest? Certainly. No doubt about it. Therefore, dear colleagues, I have decided to change the venue for tonight's meeting. Have you noticed the lounge behind the small door of the classroom? I believed convenient to borrow the key for our necessities. You already know at 12 o'clock you will find that door open and I will be inside the lounge. That is it, my dearest colleagues. That is the Quisiscate. This is something in Latin that I probably wouldn't pronounce even if I knew how to say it. I remember that in this furniture we used to keep some of our personal belongings, but now it's empty. This was the bed where I used to sleep when I was a student here. Oh? Don't take any steps. Oh. Mr. Rabbit was jumping through the forest in a warm spring afternoon. Going through a bush, Mr. Rabbit ran into Mr. Wolf, Mr. Vulture, and Mrs. Snake, who were having a heated argument. Mr. Rabbit, curious, asked them, "Dearest, why are you arguing in this beautiful and cheery spring afternoon?" Mr. Wolf answered politely, "What are we trying to decide here? Which one of us has the pleasure to eat you?" Figured that was it. Mr. Rabbit, really scared, said, "But I do not want to be eaten. I want to live." Oh wow. He's going down for my notes. To which Mrs. Snake answered smilingly, "That is impossible to happen, Mr. Rabbit, since we all, both you and us, are going to die sooner or later, don't you think so?" I mean, that's how you look at it. Mr. Vulture added, "Mrs. Snake is right. We should stick to the issue at hand. It is getting late, and as you see, we do not agree. Do you want to help us decide, Mr. Rabbit? Who would you suggest as the one to eat you?" Now that's a fucking conundrum. After thinking about it for a while, Mr. Rabbit came up with an idea and carefully said, "I got it. Why not organize a race? The first who arrives to the forest clearing will have the privilege to eat me. No doubt Mr. Wolf can run at high speed, but Mr. Vulture can go flying and avoid any obstacles, and I'm sure that Mrs. Snake knows all the shortcuts in the forest. What do you think?" They all run into a race, and I get the fuck out of there. That's a good plan. The three predators agreed that it was fair, so they started a race and quickly disappeared. Well, this is foreboding. Mr. Rabbit, happy to trick them, started running at high speed in the opposite direction of the predators, who
were eager to prove their worth, didn't realize the trick. And, oh man, Mr. Rabbit here. Mr. Rabbit was far away from there, and he was finally felt safe, happy and proud of his cunning. But suddenly there was a loud bang, and the earth shook. Frightened birds flew, and everything went dark. The end. Oh. Shit. An impossible love. Are those guys real, or is this magic figments? Is there something keeping from you? And the thing I love you, I've always loved you. Since the first time I saw you, since the first time I felt your frozen hand. That's... oh. Each time I move away from you, I miss your glassy, empty, dead eyes. Dude, like a corpse. I miss your rough hair, your grayish skin, and your stench. Oh, God. It's the gardener. Our love just cannot be. It's an impossible love. Yes. The end. That was... oh, no, not again. How long have I been sleeping? What was that all about? In this nightmare I found a place of my memories. Was a Silent Hill? A dusty mirror. The walls are complete disarray. Probably punched through if I tried. Trying to leave now? Go back into the classroom. Okay, I wasn't there. That's right. In the early part of the area, there was a rug that was a brightly colored area that was sticking out. The womb of Jesus. Classroom. Where's the classroom? This is the hospital. This is this. It says to use the morphine on the patient. Is this? Who spoke to me? Oh, I guess I'm just going back in circles now. I'm going to find the classroom. I just gotta know where the classroom is. This is where wait, is this it? You? No. You? No. It says to use the morphine on somebody.
just clicked on all the patients. Was it Juliet's? The guy? Was it this guy? Close enough. It says use the morphine on the patients who spoke to you. But he's gone. Is he on? Do I go outside and use it on him? Alright. Use it on the nun? Well, thankfully I already eased the pain of the devil. Thankfully I already have that achievement. I'm just confused why I can't move on and use something new. This derby nightmare was brought to this spot. It's a trapdoor. Open the trapdoor. From here sprouts the horrible stench. There's something down there. Oh god. Did you see? Did you see? There it was. Just in front of me. That thing was screaming. He shakes uncontrollably, his body racked with pain, and there's only one way to end his suffering. Oh. Yeah. Rest in peace. Ah, okay, the achievement went into that. I get it. The decaying corpse of a young woman. It seems all as if she's been devoured by an animal. The stretchers used to carry corpses here. Who was behind all this? Must have been dead for at least a week, still bearing the expression of horror. The walls are splattered with dried blood. Just dead bodies and a person waiting. Oh. Punctual as always, Devitt. Now, all that remains is to introduce our guests. You may now come in, Professor. Father Ernest? Do not worry, my friend. I invited him to join us this evening. The professor genuinely shares our curiosity, and who better to complete our group than the one with the most renowned theologists? Moreover, we mustn't ban those who are willing to explore beyond the veil. The moment we have long awaited for has arrived. Please, all of you, take a seat, and we shall begin the procedure. Soon shall the door be open, and may we finally see what lies beyond. Now, I ask that you close your eyes. You will feel a momentary prick as I inject you with the serum. Oh, jeez. Now you can actually tell. I can actually tell now by from flashbacks to now, like how he's actually aged. That was very impressive, using these minor colors to show that he's aged. Even after all these years, I have not forgotten your voice. You are the fourth witness. I remember now what happened. What is it that we saw? The eye of the bird, Malamancy. What happened to us? What is it that we witnessed? You must tell me. You must make me understand what my mind cannot fathom. It is our curiosity that damns us. We opened that which should not be opened. In doing so, we shorn the veil, separated our world from his. In seeking visions, we were ourselves seen by the eye of the bird. It remembers us. It looks for us. It calls for us from its dark nest, from its abominable lair. All these years, I have attempted to return to it, but I have no strength left. These poor, wretched creatures are too fragile. They lack the sight to return. Not one of them has it. Only us, the four witnesses. Who are the other two? Where are they? They disappeared, as you did. I haven't heard from any of you, but I was seized by curiosity. Its obstinance with my faith and deprived me of my sanity. Oh Lord, forgive me for I have sinned. Nothing remains. All that is left is surrender. Surrender to him. Gravely have we sinned, and now our only absolution is to burn and burn in the flames. Malum. In. Say.
Father Ernest.
What the? The groundskeeper who fell in love with a corpse. Now it all makes sense. And that crudely made coffin, since we let somebody out, he filled it with me. And now I've been buried alive. Oh God. That all made sense. It all makes sense now. Well, that's horrifying. That's gotta be one of the horrifying things that could happen to somebody, being buried alive. I'm somewhere down there. And the adventure continues in episode 3. The Last Door Memories was funded by 450 backers and was published in June 21st, 2015. Well, this has been quite the Lovecraftian Edgar Allan Poe. It's got suicide, it's got assisted suicide, it's got cults, it's got over-the-top religious shenanigans. This is a wild game. And I'm only halfway done. But I think we're gonna call for tonight. Might have to come back to this one tomorrow night. It was a dark and stormy night. It was a good day to play a horror game. So I appreciate everybody for checking out the stream. It means a lot. Oops, Alt 3. I pressed Alt and 3 on the keyboard. It's a little hard.
So thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. And I guess we shall finish the game probably tomorrow. So,
Thank you, and good night.